Let's play a game. Episode 2. I'm sitting in the art club classroom after school, just minding my own business, when suddenly, "Yo," he says, standing in the doorway, smirking at me. I stare at him, the boy who tormented me in the library yesterday afternoon, the one who sat across from me at the dinner table last night. My mother introduced him as my new stepbrother, which seemed to amuse him to no end. He spent the evening answering questions from my mother, who seemed oblivious to my discomfort. The only saving grace was that I didn't have to suffer through anything more than dinner. His dad brought him back to the dorms while I stayed the night in my old room back home. What are you? I ask, stammering. "Your mom told me you were in some kind of art club," he says, as if the very idea amuses him. "You draw in here or what?" "Sometimes," I mumble, looking at my toes as I sit in a stool next to a blank canvas on an easel. "And I paint." "Yeah?" he asks, stepping into the room. I'm the only one here. I'm usually the only one in here. My college isn't exactly known as an art school, and this room is almost always empty. The art teacher knows I'm here, but she's mainly in it for the paycheck and leaves as soon as the last class of the day ends. He smiles like he means it. But as soon as he slowly closes the door, trapping us in here together, alone, that very same smile turns into a wicked smirk. He saunters up to me, clean, cool, calculated. His smirk twists into something even more vicious and dark. I have no idea what his intentions for me are. "What do you call this one?" he asks, tapping the blank canvas in front of me. I didn't start yet," I murmur. We both stare at the cream white nothingness for a second. My eyes dart towards the bowl of fruit on another stool and then back again, but never at him. I don't know why. I don't even know why he's here. "What about those drawings in your notebook the other day?" he asks. "Why are you drawing a bowl of fruit?" I start to say, stammering again. I feel like such an idiot right now. And then I remember. I was going to leave it for him, but since he's here, I might as well give it to him now. Ignoring him while he watches me the entire time, my cheeks burning a sizzling red, I shove my hand into my backpack on the floor near my feet. I pull out the workout towel he wiped my tears away with yesterday, smirking at me the entire time, teasing and tormenting me. I thrust it out at him, turning my face away, never making eye contact. "Here. I washed it," I tell him, just in case he thinks I'm giving him a dirty towel back. He stares at me so hard and for so long that I don't know what to do. I spare a quick glance his way. His eyes lock on mine immediately after I do, and his jaw clenches tight. I look away again, focusing on the toes of my shoes. "I gave that to you," he says, quiet. I thought you, Never mind." "Yeah, thanks," he says, snatching the towel from my hand fast. He shrugs his backpack off his shoulders and slings it to the ground, unzipping the top and tossing the towel inside. He pushes his backpack to the side of the room, ignoring it. "It's not just your writing, by the way," he says, sneering. "Your drawings need a lot of work. The anatomy is all wrong. You look nothing like the girl you drew. The guy with his shirt unbuttoned had impossible-looking abs. Have you ever even seen real abs before? Not some fake drawn-on ones? Be real with me, virgin." What? I stammer out. "Why are you—" "Go on, touch them," he says. "Mine. I dare you. I'll just stand here. Easy, right? Put your hand under my shirt and feel my abs." I look at him now. Really look at him. He came into the art club room wearing a pair of gray sweatpants and a white tee. He looks like he's about to work out or go to practice or something. Last night, I think his dad said he plays football here. I never go to the games. I've only ever seen the football players on the practice field. Outside when I look out the window in the art club room, and even then they're so far away that I can't tell one from the other. They all look the same to me. He looks at me as if he actually expects me to put my hand under his shirt and feel his abs. I don't know what to... I lift my hand up slightly, holding it out in front of me. He glances from the bottom of his shirt to my hand, staring at me. I move a fraction of an inch closer, and then a little more. Just as I'm about to touch the fabric of his shirt, I wrench my hand away, hiding it in my lap. "Knew it," he says, smirking down at me. "Come on, get up, let's play a game." "No, we're family now, right?" "It's fine," he says, laughing. "Shit, what should I call you?" "I don't even know your name." "No, you don't deserve a name yet. Don't tell me." How about?" I stiffen as he lifts me up from the stool. He gently takes my art equipment, the paintbrush and palette of different colored paints, treating it with the utmost care and kindness. He places them softly on a table nearby before squeezing my hand tight and dragging me off my seat. I stand there, blinking at him, shoulders slouched. "Shoulders back," he says, tisking. "Come on, stand up straight." "Oh, I know." He glares at me with the most mischievous grin I've ever seen, like we're both sharing some private joke together. "You're younger than me, right?" he asks, but without waiting for me to answer, he adds, "That makes me the older brother." "You're my little sister then, the baby. So, we're not really brother and..." I start to say. He doesn't have to act like we are. We both saw what happened last night. I doubt his dad's going to stick around for long, and my mother always ends up in these weird, random situations that never work out. "Baby sis," he says, smirking. "That's your name now." "That's what I'm going to call you." I don't think that's necessary." "Shoulders back," he commands, grinning at me. "Come on, baby sis. Let your big bro help you out here." "You're not my real brother." I finally manage to snap out. The words come out much louder and stronger than I meant. He stares at me as if he isn't sure he heard that right. I stare back for a second, lost in the look of his deep brown eyes. We both truly look at each other for a fraction of a second. I can't stand the intensity and turn my eyes down again, but I keep my shoulders back. I stand tall. "The girl you drew had breasts, for one," he points out. "And she wore a dress. You're flat-chested. Your shirt is baggy. You're nothing like her. Not only do you act nothing like her, you clearly look nothing like her. I thought the entire idea behind a self-insert character was to be able to relate to them." "Come on now, baby sis." I glance down at my loose, dark green shirt. The sleeves are about twice as wide as my arms, and the shirt makes my figure look all but non-existent. My jeans are a little tighter, but even then they're from before I lost some weight over the summer. And they're a couple sizes too big. I wear a belt to keep them up. I just didn't have time to buy new ones. That's what I told my mom when she asked if I wanted to go shopping before the start of the school year, at least. I don't like standing out. I'm not the kind of girl who stands out regardless. I'm just, "Here's the game," he says, pulling me away from my inner thoughts. "You've clearly never touched a guy before. I don't know how you're going to write romance stories like that. So I'm going to help you out. We're going to play chicken. Understand?" No, I say, shaking my head fast. "It's easy," he says, smiling at me like he means it. "I'm going to stand across the room from you. We'll face each other, and we each take turns taking a step closer. You choose how big or small a step to take. And neither of us stops until we're right next to each other, right in front of each other. Understand?" So what happens when we're right in front of each other?" I ask. "Gotta keep going," he says, smirking at me. "Push against me. And then put your arms around me and hug me." "What? I don't..." "First person to back down loses," he says. "That's the game. Ready?" Before I can say anything, before I can shake my head, tell him this is a terrible idea, ask him if he has somewhere else to be, maybe. He looks like he has somewhere else to be, that's all. I don't mean anything bad by it. "I'll go first," he says. I stand there, watching him. He said we would each take turns taking steps towards each other, and he's all the way across the room from me, so I kind of expect it's going to take a little while. I have time to think, to figure this out, to... He takes a massive stride. He lifts his foot up, stretches his left leg out as far as it can go, and then lunges forward. He easily clears about a quarter of the distance between us in one giant step. Squaring up, pushing his feet back together, he stands there. Then he winks at me. "Your turn," he says. I nod, quiet, obedient. I take a quick step forward. Just a regular step, like I usually would. Maybe a little on the small side. "That's it?" he asks, furrowing his brow at me. "I'm playing the game," I point out. "Good," he says, smiling at me. "I like it." I don't know why, but that makes me blush. My eyes dart to my feet again quick, but then I look back, watching him make his move. He takes another step towards me. Not a massive stride like before, but plenty big enough. What started as an entire room's length of gap between us quickly becomes half that. I take another step towards him, just a little bit bigger this time. Faster, too. He takes a normal step towards me now, and I do another. He does one more, and we're within arm's reach now. I could reach out and touch him if I wanted. I can't do that, though. I couldn't even do that before when he told me to. "What are you scared of?" he asks, looking down at me. "No, nothing," I mumble, growing more and more nervous the closer we get. I take a half a step this time. Not even. I shimmy closer to him by a few inches, and nothing more. He does the same as me, just a few inches. He's gonna stop. This is just some stupid game to him. He's trying to tease me again, and he's gonna stop in a second, and then he'll leave, and I can go back to trying to paint a bowl of fruit instead of drawing what I really want to draw. My shoes squeak against the floor as I scuff them forward a little more, barely an inch. He does the same, but instead of sliding his feet against the linoleum-tiled floor, he lifts his shoes up an inch and then pushes himself forward by just as much. We're close now, closer than before. Almost as close as yesterday when he... "Your turn," he says, smiling down at me. I take the smallest of steps towards him. I'm not even sure it's actually a step. I don't know if I've actually moved. My entire body burns, anxious, nervous, hot. I lift my chin up and look at him, if only because if I keep my head down, he's going to push into me with his next step. He slides his foot forward, effortless. The toes of his trainers rest against mine, first the left foot, and then his right. He squares up, standing next to me, leaving me with nowhere else to go. This is it. Now I have to... I drift forward slightly, swallowing hard, nearly gasping on nothing. I can't move my feet, so I shift my upper body just a fraction of an inch closer. The bottom of my loose shirt swishes against his, but that's it. And then he leans forward, his chest pressing against mine. As soon as he does it, he looks surprised, though. His eyes widen and his lips part a fraction of an inch. He swallows hard, and the little bob in the front of his throat slides down and then back up. My breasts touch against his pecs. His shirt slides up and down against mine as he takes in a deep, heavy breath, the two fabrics grinding lightly against my bra. I don't know what's going on now, I don't. I breathe in, quick. I need to stop. I just have to back down, right? He wins? Chicken? I just have to... His cell phone buzzes in the pockets of his gray sweatpants. He blinks, takes a step back fast, and grabs his phone from his pocket, staring at the screen like it's a foreign object. I need to go, he says, stumbling on the words. Football practice. Look, it's a tie, all right, a draw. You didn't win. You... He smiles at me, soft, almost sweet. I don't know why, but I look into his eyes and I open my mouth and the words just come out. My name is Charlotte. And I feel like an absolute idiot after that. What am I even saying? Nah, you're still my baby sis, he says, smirking at me. And then, next time, it won't be a tie. Understand? I gulp, swallowing hard, nodding at him. He leaves without looking back. He holds his hand up like he's waving, but he doesn't even try.
I was so fucking wrong. What is she doing? Fuck, man. I don't even understand what's going on. But as soon as we got close, As soon as I leaned in, thinking I had more than enough room to press things with the flat-chested girl in front of me. She's not. Flat-chested, I mean. That stupid baggy shirt hid a whole lot of something. My chest pushed against her breasts, and I felt her breath hitch, saw her cheeks turn red. Couldn't help but see the way she looked at me in that moment. Like we were... Shut up. I hate her. I don't even like her. She writes shitty romance novels about impossible characters that don't exist. She draws disproportionate characters, can't write sex scenes because she's never done it, and I doubt she even knows what makeup is, let alone uses it. She'll never be like the girl in her story. She sits alone in the art room, trying and failing to draw fruit for fuck's sake. She wears baggy clothes, doesn't even try to look nice. She literally said nothing except yes or no at dinner last night. Her name is Charlotte. Names are for people who matter, people you want to remember later. I don't care. She's just my stupid baby sister. Stepsister. What the fuck ever? Who the hell are you, the fucking grammar police? Yo, man, where were you at? Oliver says to me as I jog out onto the field. Nowhere. Just screwing around, I tell him. Bro, that girl wasn't in the library today, Teddy says. What did you do to her after we left? She's just some stupid nerd chick, I tell him. Who cares?